You coming to get your sweetie? Come on then. Coming to get your treat. Okay, but don't come all the way in, okay? Wait there. Not that that'll do much, but great. Don't come in. I'm making you a good one this time. Oi! Did I not just tell you not to come in, Og? Right, well, he's come up to the buffet. Can I get you from here? That's glass. Spotly. Now look, I've got this, what you'll like. It's very tasty stuff, but don't eat it just yet. Let me get a spoon. Oi! Oi! It's not meant to just be eaten like that. No. That was not meant to be eaten like that. Just wait 1 sec. Defeats the whole point, dog. This is not going to help your diet. Should we take it to bed? Come out the tuck room. Don't think you're meant to be in here. Come on, bye.
Wash my horse with me. Mad boy. Bucket. Soap. Baby oil for baby horse. Aqua. Rinse the dog. Offended dog. Rinse muddy foots. Lather the soap. Don't do this. Fudge. Dog all soapy. Wishy-washy the legs. Soapy the butt. More soap. Rinse the bum. Rinse body. Moisturize the booty. Squeegee. Pissed of donkey. All clean. Kissies. Huggies.
Me and Panda are in the Arena of Dreams at Hoy's in exactly 1 week today, and these are all the things that I'm doing on my day-to-day schooling with Panda to get him ready for Hoy's. Tonight we had our first ever arena hire and it went so well. Panda was absolutely on fire and performed absolutely incredible. We've been having lots and lots of lessons recently, which I think has helped so much. I've actually also changed the way I start warming up Panda now, and it's made the biggest difference. When I first get on Panda, I like to really make him stretch. I just find that it makes him so much looser in his neck and so much stiller in the mouth after he's had a lovely stretch and walk and then a nice slow steady trot. My physios also told me I need to give Panda treats either side when I first get on Panda to make him stretch his neck to the left and to the right, and it's honestly helped so much. Panda's been having a lot of physio, and to be honest, he's just been having so many appointments. He's had his teeth done, he's having his feet done this week, and he's even had his sheath cleaned, and he's had about 3 physio appointments so far, and I think he's having 1 more right before Hoy's. I am so excited. My excitement, I can't even put it into words. This will be my first ever time taking Panda to Hoy's myself, and my first ever time riding Panda at Hoy's myself. I've never even sat on him in the warm-up before at Hoy's. So this is a very big deal for me, and we are working so hard. I've already stocked up on all of my grooming products, ready for Hoy's, all my stain remover sprays, all of my white sprays. Everything is already topped up and I am so organised, which if you know me is super unusual. When I took Rolo to Hoy's last year, it was absolutely pouring it down with rain the whole entire week. So my one wish for the week for Hoy's is for it not to rain, because everything was wet. The rugs, all the ponies, all of the stables, all the shavings were so soggy. I even remember when we took Rolo down to the ring for the warm-up, we had 3 umbrellas on Rolo trying to keep him dry, and he also had his turnout rug on. I mean, talk about a bomb-proof pony. I don't think you could ever catch me holding an umbrella on top of Panda, so I just pray that it's not raining. But anyways, enough to talk about the weather now, because I do sound like a proper British person rambling on about the weather. It's literally, this is a Hoy's prep mini vlog, it's not about the weather. But anyways, back to me schooling Panda. As you can see, I'm doing lots of extension and lots of bringing Panda back onto his hocks. We did lots of transitions today as I struggled to keep Panda back on his ox, but also keeping him up in the frame and moving forward. But I've got plenty more time to practice, because tomorrow I'm doing a Hoy's clinic with Panda where there's going to be lots of other ponies there, music and clapping. We did have music on today, but there's going to be more music tomorrow, lots of clapping, a bit more of an atmosphere. So wish us luck. Let me know if you want me to film it and do a little mini vlog. And also, did anyone notice what yard I'm at? Put it in the comments below if you can guess. But thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.
How badly do you want what you want? How badly do you want it? Or do you want it at all? You see, there's an awful lot of people who want an awful lot of things. But how badly do they want it? If you want it so badly, if you want it with tremendous...
It's about 8:30 at night,
and I've just come to check on Albie because I put him out with, well, I tucked his neck under, so I just want to check that he's warm enough. Albie! Come on then. Hello. Hello, handsome. I'll check if you're warm enough, please. No, let's put your neck up for tonight, okay? Skill. Oh, he's so handsome. Just wanted to come check up on you. I just wanted to check on my handsome boy. My handsome boy. Oh. Boy. Good boy. I've got a lesson with Panda in exactly 10 minutes, so get ready with me and Panda. Just heading to the lorry to get my show boots out so I can give them a little work.
Come with me to pick up my new horse. You guys may remember this pony, and you may also remember me begging you to be a good influence. And instead I got 5,000 comments of people telling me to buy the pony. Now if that isn't a sign from the universe, I don't know what is. So today we are down at Breamount House to take one more look at this infamous bay mare and maybe add her to the M crew. Massive shout out to Emily Larkin for producing such a cool little pony. And here she is in all her glory. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. My comments have been flooded with bay mare update, bay mare update. Well, listen guys, one thing about me, I'm a people pleaser, okay? You tell me to get the pony, I'm gonna give the people what they want. And to be perfectly fair, I think I made up my mind the second I saw on her anyway. Cat break. I found this cat. She's so cute. I was so obsessed with her. Anyway, the plan for today was obviously pick up the pony, but also to get a little lesson on her before I took her home. Because obviously the wonderful Emily has spent the entire year breaking and producing this horse and knows her like the back of her hand, whereas I don't know her at all. So I will take all the pointers I can get. Emily hopped on her first and rode her around a little bit on the flat, and then after that it was my turn. We had a really, really nice little ride. I got to know her a bit more, had a little jump, but you're gonna have to be patient to see the full version of that. Oh, Molly, not the cliffhanger. I'm sorry, okay? Here's a couple of clips to tide you over. Look at us go. Just hold your horses for the full thing. Get it? Like, get it? Pun intended. After my lesson on her, Emily and I took a little jaunt down the bridleway. I'm not kidding, guys. This horse is literally a old head on young shoulders. She's only 4 and nothing phases her. There was puddles, there was balloons, there was birds coming out. We even jumped this random little twig. She literally, whatever you want her to do, she's got it. Which makes me very excited because we're out here aiming to be eventers, so this is a good sign. And I know what you're thinking. 3 horses, Molly? Are you crazy? Yeah, probably. I'll tell you what I actually am, is very impulsive and easily influenced, and you guys wanted this, so we're in this together. This is our pony. So there's one more thing I need your help with. We must give our pony a name. It can't be called Bay Mare forever, and I'm gonna let you guys decide because this is our pony. My only requirement is that it has to begin with an M. We've got a bit of a theme going on here with Molly Misty Moonlight, so she's got to fit the M crew. I'm trusting you.
Letting Blue take me home without reins. I asked for Trot to add a little spice, but now I can't stop. Send help.
Steady. Steady.
He got bored. Hallelujah. Heaven forbid a scary white gate. Shorter cross-country route chosen. It turns out after waiting patiently that Blue cannot open gate with hooves. Okay, I asked for Canter, and he got this Bluebee like a plane on autopilot. We home, he do best boy.
One day I'm gonna own a real life horse that looks just like this one. I know why they call it Barbie's dream horse, because only in Barbie Dream Land, in a Barbie Dream stable with Barbie Dream poo, can you actually keep a horse that clean. He's had 5 baths this week, and he still looks like he's come out of the wild. Ugh. I can't wait until I'm older and I get to wear all my fancy riding outfits everywhere. When I go out for dinner, people will probably think I'm like a royal princess. Look, I'll come out for dinner, but I'm not getting changed.
No, I am not going home and having a shower and putting a whole new outfit on and doing my makeup. I'm just not doing it. I would rather go to bed. So either you take me smelling like sweat and horse, or I'm not coming. No, I'm not embarrassed, actually. So if you're embarrassed, that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. And I'm going to get to spend all day looking after my horses for real, brushing real horses and mucking out real stables. Okay, I've mucked out all of the stables, I've changed all of the hay nets, I've fed all of the horses, I've sweeped out the stables, and now I've got 5 minutes and I have to do a lunchtime shift. I might as well just get a head start and get straight into it. I can't wait to have sleepovers in the loft and sleep on hay bales like they do in all the horse movies.
Found those scissors, they were nearly stabbing me in the leg.
Spend a day in the life with me. So at first I went and woke up all the horses, turned on all the lights. Winnie and I had a dressage lesson and this horse is coming along so incredibly. Then I had to go get Swayze and Josh because these 4 had the farrier first. Then I went and rode a client's horse. Then I worked with Teddy, a rescue horse with quite extreme trust issues. And one of my favourite things to do with these types of horses is putting their feet in weird places, because of what I'm saying is you can always trust me, even when the solution seems pretty bizarre. Here's Tricky getting a bit of a workout in literally the biggest arena ever. And pony management is so important, guys. Please don't just leave your ponies this spring because they're ponies. They need workouts too. And then the 2 big boys got the farrier, and here's Winnie trying to show a bit of love and Ludo trying to show a bit of love. And then Ludo was not impressed with this. He had a couple spectators today and he was very concerned they were going to jump in the arena with him. Then it was time to walk into the city because we were going to the footy, and this game was huge. It was a packed house at the MCG. Then it was time to eat more pizza than 2 people should ever eat, and that was it.
So guys, you wanted to see what would be next. So I'll tell you what's next. It's a pre-son's wall. So if you want to see me do a pre-son's wall, just keep watching the video. Hi everyone. So yes, I am the crazy guy that thought it would be a brilliant idea to book themselves into a pre-sons. Yes, I know. So basically the rules are there'll be 4 jumps in the arena and I have to jump all 4 clear in the first round to get through to the second. And the first round is starting at 1m45. 1m45 at round 1. How crazy is that? Oh my goodness, slay! So, I was third to go, so I warmed up before I started walking my course, and here's him warming up, and do you know what? He gave me a brilliant, brilliant feeling. I love him. Okay, so I'm about to go and jump a pre-son's wall. Do I want to do this? No. Am I gonna? Yes! At this point, it is what it is. We're in here about to walk into the arena. Am I gonna regret my life decisions after I've come out? Most likely. There's everyone there. Oh my gosh. When I saw the fancy lights on and the wall being built and the crowd coming in, I got really scared. So we're walking the course now and I'm scared. Help! Send help! Oh my god! Famous wall. The next time you see me is when I'm in here jumping it. So, wish me luck. Of course I had to take a little break to take some Instagram pictures. Of course I had to, but it's fine because it distracted me. So I'm back in the warm-up now. I just give him a couple little jumps just once more before we go in for the first round. And he's jumping amazing. Look at my baby boy go. Eee! I was so proud of how he was warming up. He was pulling me to every fence and he gave me a great feeling over this one especially.
Are you okay?
No, I am so scared. I'm about to go in. I'm going to lose my job. Hello again. So I thought I'd talk around the course as, you know, the tension that you can hear when I'm jumping this course is unbelievable. So let's just break that tension up. Number 1, Oxa jumped it clear. I was like, good boy, Cabrio. He fixed his feet for me. I was like, yes, good boy, Cabrio. Keep it together. Boop. And I was like, yay, because if I knock any of these down, I will be out. Jumped the triple bat. I was actually scared he was going to knock that down, but he didn't because he's an icon. Pre-sons time, let's go. can't believe it. Like, he'd never even seen a Prince's wall before. So the fact he actually jumped it first time was crazy. So I'm back in the warm-up now for round 2. So when I was warming up, I didn't actually know how big it had got to for the second round. So I was going in like kind of blank, like having no idea what round 2 were going to be like. So I literally was finding out how big the Prince's wall was when I go in. So why do I put myself through it?
1 meter 75. Demir, 1 meter 75. Feeling good about that? His first Prince's video game. Okay. Second to go. Charlie Gabriel Lachusa, Gabriel Lachusa, Demir Toku.
Is it from a different angle? But honestly, I can't believe he jumped it. Like, look at it compared to him. 1 meter 75 is so big. I was so proud of him. Oh my God. Cannot believe Gabriel just jumped 1 meter 75. I don't know what I did to deserve a horse like Gabriel, but I love him so much. I'm so thankful for him so much. But next time I just need to like trust him, but it's so hard. But it's 1 meter 75. I was like, am I gonna go? Am I going over it? I was scared. But next time, Hoys 2025, we're coming for you. Oh, I love you, baby. I'm so proud of you. I could cry. I'm really thankful that like the trust that we have together is everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is what it's about. It isn't always about winning. It's about just enjoying the sport and just feeling like the trust between each other. And I'm just really thankful to have such an incredible horse. And he looks so pretty as well. Bye, everyone.
I took advice from a 14-year-old and had the best show jumping school I've had all year. Now, for some context, you guys know, obviously, my jumping this year has been sketchy to say the least. I don't know if it's been my confidence within myself. I don't know if it's been the lack of consistency. I don't know if maybe it's the pressure I feel from social media. I'm not sure, but all I know is it's been shocking. Don't mind me while I put my boot back on because it went flying. Now, I'm sure a lot of you know who Zara is. Zara is a competitive show jumper who is 14 years old and competes 1.30 meters. She is simply insane. And I asked her at Bonio, do you ever get scared? And she quite literally just looked at me and said no. And that might sound like a really simple thing to say, but it really stuck with me. Because then I was asking myself, what am I scared of? I'm not scared to jump 85 centimeters. These aren't big jumps. What I am scared of is getting the wrong stride. I'm scared of failure. I'm scared of embarrassing myself because I shouldn't be failing over jumps this small. And I decided to have a ride where I just wasn't afraid. I didn't care what stride I got. I didn't care how ugly it was. I didn't care how high I jumped. And you know what happened? I stopped making mistakes. When I took the pressure off myself and just started having fun, all of a sudden, everything I've been trying to get right just fell into place, almost like magic. So a note to myself that riding is so much more mental than physical.
You know, you can just tell when there's something special about a horse. Like Pal here, I can just tell that someday he's gonna make really great.
You gonna make good choices today? You be a good boy? No? Guess that answers that.
What the?
In your mouth every time you feel pressure, okay? Test run. Okay? Okay, open up big so I know. Okay? Okay, so Every time you feel pressure, I want you to open your mouth, okay? So, we get her to trot, okay? And our hands aren't steady. Okay? Now, we don't realize we're doing anything, right? Yeah. Okay. It hurts, right? So, whenever we actually move our hands, now watch. Just a little bit of pressure. Oh, you're moving your arm. What? Oh, see? So, do you see why whenever we don't smooch or we don't say ho and we just pull back, it's like golly, right? But so you understand how the bit works now, okay? So whenever I want to do an emergency pull, instead of this will apply to them, but instead of going out like this, you feel how that is digging in? Yeah. Okay, but watch this. Watch this. You see the difference? Yeah. Okay, so it's still gonna make your head come around, but we're not gonna have to do like this. Okay? All right.
We're equestrians. We're gonna complain about how broke we are, and then we're gonna bring home a new horse. We're gonna overwork ourselves until we're really freaking tired and our bodies don't function very well anymore. But it's because we're taking care of our horses and making sure that they feel their best. We're equestrians. I feed my horses only the very best of feed. Meanwhile, I'm living off of caffeine and some Taco Bell. We're gonna spend thousands of dollars in one weekend so we can get a few really pretty 50-cent ribbons and have a really good Instagram post about how wonderful our new horse is. We're equestrians. We're weird. We're equestrians.
Don't bother asking if this hurts the horse.